taking notes effectively is important to set yourself up for success. Some students just write words as they read, but it is so much more effective to wait until you have reached the end of a paragraph, stopped, and thought about what is important. Then, write down what you need to know to remember the main idea of the paragraph you just read. Use your own summary. Don't copy word for word. After writing the main idea, add any details that you think could be important for understanding, might be on the exam, or might be important to know for the future. Also, you may want to look up the original information again later, so include a page number or the assignment title and heading so that you can find it again if you need to. Here's two different ideas of formats for taking notes. Instead of writing out the main ideas, important details, and definitions as sentences, you can write your notes as questions and answers about that information. For example, in this fitness and nutrition passage, you learn that exercise strengthens joints. But instead of writing, "Exercise strengthens joints," make it a question. What does exercise do to joints? If you write the questions on the left side of your paper and the answers on the right, you can easily cover the answer side and then quiz yourself by asking the questions. If you don't want to write your notes as questions and answers, a simple outline method is fine. Write the page number and heading title, then the main idea of the paragraph. Indent at least an inch, and write details that go with the paragraph and examples. You can underline or put stars next to things that you think are important or that you want to review more. You can highlight any terms, formulas, or anything else that you may need to find again quickly. Repeat this for every paragraph. For an example of outline notes, here's a piece from a civics course. You can see that it's 4 paragraphs. And here are my notes from that page. You don't need to read it all, this is just an example of the structure. I began with the page reference and a heading that's on that page, so that I know where this information came from. Then, each of the 4 paragraphs I read and then wrote down the main idea as one sentence. Underneath them, I would put the explaining details from each paragraph. It's not always full sentences if just key words would suffice. And there is one definition given, so that went in with the explaining details. So the important parts of this entire page are laid out in about 75 words. One more tip is that whenever possible, you should handwrite your notes instead of typing them. Research shows that our brains remember them better that way. Just to review, which of the following is not a good method for writing notes? A. Write main ideas and their supporting details, definitions, and page numbers. B. Create questions on the left side of the paper and their answers on the right. C. Write down almost the entire page word for word so that you don't miss anything. So, we talked about how the first two are both good ways to take notes, but you definitely don't want to write down the whole page word for word, because that's not really helping you organize the information. If you're writing down everything on the textbook page, you may as well just read the page again. So A and B are both ways to write down just main ideas and supporting details, either as an outline or as questions and answers. We hope you found this helpful. If you have any more questions about studying effectively, don't hesitate to contact your instructor or a success coach.